Okay, so Louie's going to help me with this. So we have a jar with some candy in it, and she's going to put her hand in there, grab as many of your hand as you can, and then bring your hand out. Okay, so you have to, grab as many as you can, hold on to them, and then try to get your hand out. Difficult, right? Now, if you let go of some of them, or all of them, you still try and hold on. You have to let go of some of them, right, to get your hand out. We kind of played with this in Sunday school class, and I can't even get my hand in there, but okay, let's try with you. Get as many as you can and make, no. Get more than that. Come on. Anyway, even if his hand comes out, it's a little difficult, right? Okay, well, easy, because we're in the jar. I believe you. You want to try it, Rachel? Try to get as many, get a whole bunch. No, you got to get more. Come on. Get as many in your hand as you can. Okay. All right. So have you ever heard that story? We will have some in class. We won't leave wrappers up here. Have you guys ever heard that story, the cookie jar, right? Where the kid gets his hand in the cookie jar and then mom catches him and he tries to pull his hand out real fast and can't come out, right? Because you've got a fist and your hand doesn't come out of there. And today we're talking about sin, and sin is just that way. When we sin, we realize we've done wrong and we want God to forgive us. But in order for God to forgive us and us to receive that forgiveness, we have to let go of that sin, right? As long as you guys were holding on to all that candy, you were stuck in the jar, or else it was really hard to get out of it. So imagine your hand is stuck in this jar for good. What are the things that you can't do if your hand is stuck in the jar? Can't pick up stuff. If you're right-handed, or whatever, maybe you're left-handed and you're left-handed, you can't write. Can you ride a bike with your hand in a jar? Huh? You can't eat that candy, right? If you're stuck in that jar. And sin's the same way, right? We call it bondage. When we don't want to let go of that sin, we're in bondage. And there's so many, God has so many great things for us to do, but we can't do them if we're stuck in bondage. We can't do things if our hand's stuck in that jar, right? And sometimes we got to let go of that stuff. And what God's saying is, it's sin, and I want you to let go of it because I have all this great stuff for you. And if we just want to live in this jar because this is all we want, that's called bondage. We need to let go of the sin so God can give us all those great things that He has for us. Well, you don't have to eat all that candy, but God's got better things for us. Let's pray. Father God, we thank you that you sent your Son to die for our sins, Lord, and I just pray that we would be willing to accept that sacrifice, Lord, and when we ask you to forgive us, that we could let go of that sin. Or even those things that keep coming up and those temptations that we have so much trouble turning away from, Lord, help us to remember that if we let that go, you have so much more for us. And we thank you for loving us always. In Jesus' name, amen.